guys, welcome back to my channel. I wasn't planning on filming a video today. Hi. My babies are back there. Okay. You gotta be quiet now.
I want back, man.
You gotta be quiet now, okay? Okay. So I wasn't planning on recording anything today but I got ready and I got my kids ready. We were gonna go somewhere, but it's really ugly out and it's like snowing and stuff. And so I was like, what kind of video could I do that doesn't require a ton of planning? And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a best in beauty of 2014 video. Even though it's almost February, I still really wanted to do this video and I just never got around to it. And since you guys have been asking me for more beauty videos, I thought this would be a nice thing to do. So I went through my vanity and my purse and everything, and I grabbed everything that I just used a lot this year. So I'm still using them now. There's only one thing that I don't use now, and I'll tell you why. But everything else, these are just my faves, and actually most of it's drugstore, maybe half and half. But anyway, let's just get right into it. So I'm just gonna start with the palettes, the eye palettes. The one that I started the year with was the Naked 3. I got this for Valentine's Day from my now ex-boyfriend. It was very sweet of you to get it though. You've probably seen this, and so I really liked it because it has a lot of pinky shades, and it was just a lot better than the Naked 2 in my opinion. I've hit pan on multiple shades here, and I used it a whole bunch, especially like this first half right here. So if you're gonna get any of the Naked palettes, I would highly suggest you go for the Naked 3 if you have like my skin tone or you're more into pinks and purples. And then right along with that, I have two other Naked things, and this is the Naked Basics palette, which just has these basic shades. I believe they're all matte. No, they're not all matte. I think that one's not matte, the first one. But obviously I hit pan on this one as well, and this one was well loved. I use the black still every single day to do my waterline, well, every day that I do my makeup. And I'm a big fan of this one. I think it's $29, and I used it all year from beginning to end, and I still use it even today. Then I have the Naked Urban Decay Flush Palette. This is in the color Native, and this is the bronzer, highlighter, and blush. I really, really love the highlighter. That's what I use more than anything else. And I wanted to try some of the other colors, but I think this is like $30, which is not that bad for a blush, a bronzer, and a highlighter. But if I don't like every color, it's a lot to spend $30 basically on just a highlighter, you know what I mean? So I did love this because I did use the bronzer when I was a little bit darker in the summer. I don't know if you can really see, but this is the bronzer illuminator, and the blush is very, very, very pink. But anyway, I really liked it. I was a big fan of this, and I'm glad I bought it. And then we have the Lorac Mega Pro. I got this more towards the end of the year because I think it came out like in the fall. I could be crazy. But I've had it for a few months now, and I've hit pan on the color Blush, which I think is so beautiful. It's like this pinky color over here. Anyway, I'm a really big fan of this one for purpley eyes because these colors, like these purples up here and sort of going down this area, these pinks and purples are beautiful. I haven't used a lot of the nudes, but I have done a couple of nude eyes with it, and I really haven't used any of these dark colors. But the highlighting colors, those ones have been great. And all of my purple eyes basically have come from this palette until I went out and I bought the Vice palette. I also got this very close to the end of the year because it came out pretty close to the end of the year, I think. But anyway, I got the Vice palette, and I haven't even had this one that long, so this could probably also count as a 2015 fave so far. But I love the colors in this one. They're a little bit cooler, but the pinks and the purples in here are freaking gorgeous. I love them so much. So much. So this is the Vice 3 palette, and that's what I've been doing for eyes. Like whenever you guys see my eyes done, there's like a 90% chance it came from those palettes. I have some others, and I do, you know, dabble with them every now and again, but I use those ones for the most part. And then I also wanted to mention my brushes. These are just sort of a random selection. I use all of these brushes when I do my face, but these are all Real Techniques brushes, and I'm just a big, big fan of Real Techniques, and so I would just tell you these are the brushes that I use all the time. All my face and all my eye brushes are Real Techniques. And I like them because they're really affordable. I think it's like, you can get like a set, like five in a set, something like that, for like 17, 18 bucks at Ulta, and they're always on sale. What else? And then I'm holding this brush. You're like, that's not a, that's my concealer brush. Anyway, I've been loving, let's move into concealers. I've been loving this MAC concealer, which is called the Studio Finish Concealer. Mine is in the color NW20. And I've also been using the Pro Longwear Concealer. These have been my favorite concealers of the year. The Pro Longwear I used all year long, and in 2013 is when I discovered it. And then this one I started using just a couple of months ago, but it's been really good for like the dark areas of my face, and for if I ever have blemishes or anything like that, I always use that one because it's nice and thick and it really layers it on and it conceals any like imperfections. And then I've been using this as a highlighter, which is the L'Oreal Dream, LOL JK. It's the Maybelline Dream Lumi highlighting concealer, and I use it in the color Radiant. I use it all the time. I go down the bridge of my nose, up here on the top of my cheek basically, and then on my forehead, on my chin, and right above my lips. And I am obsessed with it, so I use this with the Pro Longwear Concealer every single time I do my makeup, and it was just a fave, and I've probably gone through like 10 of them now. So I'm a big fan of them. Keeping right along with face products, I have been loving the Professional primer. This is a really big bottle or whatever. This is like 40 something dollars, and I like the Maybelline Baby Skin, and I think it's, you know, it's comparable to this one, but I prefer this one. I think it feels silkier and smoother, and I just loved it. I bought multiple ones in the year 2014, and I'm just a really big fan. I would be interested to find out some other primers though, because that one is kind of expensive, but also I feel like I still get sort of cakey with that one, and I would, you know, love it if you guys had any suggestions. And right along with face stuff, my favorite bronzer is a drugstore bronzer, and it is the Rimmel Natural Bronzer in the color Sunlight. And then the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in the color Natural. That's what I use to set like my under eyes, my concealers and stuff. And then my favorite blush of the year is from the Simpsons collection, and it is in the color Pink Sprinkles. It is from MAC. I am obsessed with it. It's so pretty. It's my favorite pink ever, and the packaging, of course, is just to die for. So I love those, and I've purchased them multiple times. Not the blush, but everything else. Most of everything that I'm showing you, I've had to purchase more than one of them in 2014. And then my favorite eyelashes. Finally, Ulta got the twin packs back. My favorite eyelashes were the Ardell 120 Demis. I started wearing these towards the end of the year because I stopped wearing liner on my top lid, and they're really wispy and very pretty, and they fit against my actual lash line without eyeliner very well. Some people don't even realize that I'm wearing false lashes, and other people, a lot of people think that I've had them done, like, you know, like more permanently done, like, you know, the ones that last a few weeks. And I'm like, no girl, these are the Ardell 120s, get with it. And right along with that, my favorite glue, I started off I started off the year using Kiss glue, and I ended up just hating it, so I started using the Duo Lash Adhesive, which I really love. This is just a clear white one, which is necessary when you're not putting eyeliner on. You really don't want black smudges everywhere. The only thing I hate about it is the fact that it comes out crazy, like it's all up in my face glue sometimes, and also the fact that it reeks. I think it smells so bad. I cannot be the only one who thinks that. It is so disgusting. But the glue is amazing, so, you know, you win some, you lose some. Oh, also with application, I have been obsessed with my beauty blenders. I bought a few more this year. I got the ones that go on the under eye, which I like never use, but they're adorable, so I have them anyway. And then I just bought a whole bunch more of these. Don't judge me, I just did my makeup. That's why it's full of makeup. But the beauty blender it changed my foundation routine like so much. The second I started using it, everything just got so much easier. And if you're new to makeup, I highly suggest that you, or even if you're not new to makeup, I highly suggest you invest in the Authentic Beauty Blender. I got them for, I would get 2 packs for $18 on Amazon instead of going to Sephora and spending $20 on one. So check Amazon. If I find the deal or whatever, I'll put it in the link for you, or in the description box for you guys, because these are amazing and they are just life-changing. Let's see. Okay, and then for my favorite primer for the year for my eyelids was the Lorac Behind the Scenes. I bought multiple Lorac palettes this year, so I got multiple eye primers from them, and I love it. I never have problems with creasing or anything. I used to always use the Urban Decay one, but I stopped. I don't know why. I guess probably just because I ended up with 50,000 of those, so Yeah, I like that one too, but I prefer the Lorac one. And now let's move on to eyebrows. You guys are always asking me about my eyebrows, and so I thought this would be the perfect time to let it all out. So I started off the year using the Maybelline Define-A-Brow in the color medium brown, or no, not medium brown. This must be the wrong one. Yeah, well, this is what it looks like. It's the lime green one with the little brush on the side. But I use the color light to auburn or whatever it was. Anyway, this is a really affordable pencil. I think it's about $6. You can get it at Target, Walgreens, Walmart, wherever. And I think it's a really good brow pencil. And I really liked it. But eventually I decided to sort of step up my game. Don't get me wrong, this is an amazing pencil and you can make amazing eyebrows with this. And I did for about half the year. But then in the summertime, I decided to finally take the plunge and start using the Anastasia of Beverly Hills brow products. And so I got the Brow Wiz in the color medium brown, and it has like a little spoolie on one end to sort of, you know, comb your brows. And then it has the pencil, you know, it like rolls out or whatever. Now I love this. It took me forever to find the right color. But the medium brown is perfect for me right now because my brows are darker because my hair is darker. The only problem I have with it is that I go through so many, but I think that's kind of a testament to how much I like it. But also the fact that you're kind of supposed to line your brows with this and do sort of the end, and I do my whole brow with it. But I love it so much. You guys are always complimenting my brows, and I love you for that. Thank you so much. But this is what I use on my brows all the time. And then I still top it off with the e.l.f. is it called the Wet Gloss? Lash and Brow Clear Mascara. I buy these all the time. They're only $1. You can find these all over the place now. I love these, and that's usually how I set them. Although I am thinking of trying the brow gel stuff from Anastasia because I do just love her products. I recently picked up the contouring kit, and I think contouring and highlighting kit, I don't know. I had a coupon. And I also have the Dip Brow, which I like the Dip Brow, but I think I have the wrong color. And they kept pressuring me to go back and buy this color again. And I was like, look guys, I don't want this color. And they're like, this is your color. And I was like, this is not my color, but I don't want to deal with you anymore, so I'm going home. So anyway, right along with that, when I don't have a full face of makeup on, those, the brows that I make with the Brow Wiz, they're too much. They're too in your face. So I like to use the Anastasia Brow pencil, the Perfect Brow Pencil, and I use this one in the color Soft Brown. And this gives me, it's really easy. It takes about half the time that the Brow Wiz does because it goes on super smooth because it's just a normal pencil, and it has again a spoolie on the other end. And I think this one's like $1 more than that one or something like that. But this one gives me really nice, perfectly like just really nice brows to sort of frame my face when I'm only wearing like mascara, brows, chapstick, and usually a little bit of concealer because your girl's got some under eye circles like you would not believe. I'm gonna blame the fact that I have given birth a couple of times and they like to keep me up. They like to like give me headaches sometimes. Although they're being really good right now playing on my tablets, okay? Because we just have a lot of tablets in this house. Anyway, along with my eyes, I have been, oh, this is a brand new one. I just bought it yesterday. It's so cute. This is the Scandalized Waterproof Kohl Liner by Rimmel. These liners, I'm just showing the black one because it's just the basic black one, but these liners in general changed everything for me last year because they're so inexpensive. I want to say they're only a couple bucks. Rimmel is so inexpensive, and I feel like they are such a great brand. At one point last year, I even did a full face with Rimmel. I should link that video. It's like super old, but I really like it. But anyway, those liners replaced the Urban Decay 24/7 liners for me because those liners, although I love them, they would get dried out. I don't know if that was just me, or maybe I was keeping them too long, but they would get dried out and they were so expensive. They're like $20 a piece, and I'm like, $20 for a liner? Like, I don't have that. I don't got money like that. Anyway, what else do I have for eyes? Oh, and finally, this is the last eye thing, the Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. I should have got the new one out. It's by L'Oreal. It's got the gold cap and it's black. And this is by far my favorite mascara. I use it all the time. I tried a bunch last year, but this was it. This was the one that I kept repurchasing. This is the one that I have like 6 of now. That is by far, hands down, my favorite mascara. What else? And then let's move on to lips, and we're almost done. So I got the Bubblegum Lip Scrub from Lush. I'm a big fan of it. It's handmade with fresh ingredients. It smells like bubblegum. I like using the lip scrub before I put anything on my lips. And just when my lips are feeling kind of chapped and stuff, I'm a really big fan of the lip scrub. So I think it's like 10 bucks and you can get it online. I thought Lush shipping was really expensive for some reason, and it's not. I buy stuff from Lush online all the time now because it's really convenient, because Lush is kind of like far from us, maybe 40 minutes away. Plus, taking my babies in Lush, like everything's so close together and they're gonna touch stuff. Right along with that, what I like to use after my lip scrub is the Vaseline Lip Therapy. So this one is the cocoa butter one, and this is the Rosy Lips one. And they're these cute little tiny little baby things. I have every single one, the regular one, the creme brulee, this one, that one. I bought them multiple times. I use them all the time. I keep them in my purse. I keep them by my vanity, by my bed, everywhere. My babies use them. These keep my lips normally like just looking awesome and super hydrated, and they're really inexpensive, maybe $2 or $3. I'm a huge fan, and I'm obsessed with them. The cocoa butter one is my favorite, in case you're wondering. And then let's move on to lipsticks, and we are basically done. Oh, let's start with the lip liner. So I started wearing lip liner last year. I got the color Dervish by MAC, and it's very similar to Soar, you know, the Kylie Jenner lip, but it's really, really, really pretty, and I feel like it's a natural color. I'm a huge fan of it. I feel like I should show you guys, but I didn't want to do swatches of everything because this would take like an hour, but it's a really pretty color, and it sort of just looks like my natural lip color. So I'm a big fan of this particular color. If you have any suggestions on what you think might look good with very pale skin, holler at your girl, because I would like to get more into the lip liner game. And then my favorite two glosses. I have a bunch of glosses and I just don't use them that often. But my favorite two from this year, surprisingly, okay, this one's not surprising. The Viva Glam MAC, the lip glass, the Viva Glam Nikki 2 lip glass. Obsessed with it. I've always loved these colors, these like purpley colors. These are so me. I'm obsessed with lilacs and all that. And then the more surprising one was the Grand Pumpkin by the Simpsons collection for MAC. I did not think I was gonna like this, but this orange color, which let me show you what it looks like. This orange color looks so good with like nudes and stuff. I was not expecting that, but I just loved it so much. I'm so glad I picked it up out of that collection. I'm still convinced of that nacho cheesy one, that like funky lime greeny one. Still convinced that one's fugly. Oh, and this is kind of all in the like chapstick line, but this is the Fresh Sugar Lip Treatment. And this is the, it looks like this. It's got a expensive sounding case, which it better because this thing's like $23. I'm always like so mad about the price because I like it so much. It smells like lemon. Keeps my lips feeling right. I keep this one in my purse because I don't always like to have to stick my finger in the Vaseline one to get the stuff out. So I feel like that was more sanitary. I feel like it's worth the price. I went through 2 last year and I used the whole thing. And now finally my favorite lipsticks. I didn't want this to be like a 10-year long video. So my favorite lipsticks, it was not very hard to narrow it down. I loved the color Julianne from the Collection Privé by L'Oreal, which I think they're just calling it the Collection Exclusive or something. I just bought my sister one. Well, I picked it out and my mom bought it for her actually for her birthday. And I noticed that the packaging is different now. So this is the Julianne color. It's really pretty, like a nude color. It's from the Nudes line. That's what this is. The perfect nudes for whoever. So this is Julianne's nude, and this is number 620. And I was just a really, really, really big fan of that. And then also, this one's by Maybelline. It's called Lust for Blush. It's number 665. It's from the matte line that they came out with sort of, I think towards the end of the summer perhaps. It's the last color right there in my hand. It's really pretty, and pretty much every time that you see me wearing a dark lipstick, it's this one. So when you ask me, what are you wearing? Just assume it's Lust for Blush, because that's probably what it is. And then towards the end of the year, I started, I bought some stuff from Gerard Cosmetics, and I ended up just loving it so much. So this is the color Buttercup, which I think is Jaclyn Hill's color, right? So it's this color right here. It's really pretty though. It's a pinky sort of nude. As you can tell from my hand, I kind of have a type when it comes to colors, you know? So I'm a really big fan of that color. I thought it was really complimentary to my skin, and I thought that it had some decent staying power. And then these last two are from MAC, and I'm just gonna swatch them together. One of them is the color Angel, which I picked up towards the end of the year, and then the other one is the color Cream Cup, which is just beautiful, the perfect nude. Obsessed with it. So this is, okay, that's gonna fall. So this is Angel right here, and this is Cream Cup right next to it on the bottom of my hand. They're super duper pretty. and I'm just a huge fan. Obviously, I have a type when it comes to lipsticks and stuff. Anyway, that's it. That is my beauty favorites for 2014. Sorry this video is late, but I figured I'd get something up for you guys since we were all dressed and stuff. Oh, and I'm wearing my big blanket like thing. It's not a blanket, but it's they call it an open cardigan. It's super long. It's so comfortable. I'm so excited. Anyway. So that's it. Those are my beauty favorites for 2014. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions. You kind of have a feel for what I like. I would love some suggestions on lip liners and blush and lipsticks and stuff. That would be awesome, and I would totally appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel if you have not. Follow me on Instagram at SarahRae with 3 H's. I post pretty much everything on Instagram. That's kind of my joint right there. And I think that's it. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Say bye, babies.
Bye. Bye.
Say bye.
Bye.